Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Handoff from the shotgun. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Tigers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Spins away from the defense. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. They'll run it with the jet sweep. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man. It's Eaton. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Eaton. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. He wants to throw it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quick pass on the jet motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. And it's no good. There's a flag on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this, and the kicker will be a little bit closer this time. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
This is a team that was living dangerously a week ago. They got sacked 4 times in that game, and still somehow they were able to win. I don't know if that trend can continue here. You can't allow so many negative plays, and a lot of that's on the offensive line, but a lot of that's on the quarterback too. He's just got to have a clock go off in his head, throw this football away. That time, he takes a sack. It's the first of the game. Hopefully for this offense, it's the last.
Throws to the tight end. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to swing it on 2nd down. zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. They're trailing by 10 to Virginia Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Cobb. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
You don't even see quarterbacks under center very often, but when you do, and it's short yardage, you kind of know what's coming, but it didn't matter. Quarterback does a great job. Find some space, keep those feet moving, just fall forward and get that yardage, and he gets the big first down.
Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Snagged out of the air. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was turning it on. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll leave it with him. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Man, this defense has picked it up, playing with so much better emotion. Another sack. Great job. This team, they're on a run. Everything going in their direction. They got to get off the field in this possession.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Caught. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Catch in the middle. It's Cobb. Breaks into the open. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not, and if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice on ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Snap from the gun on third down. Quickly to the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Took a shot as he threw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
He lofted high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They feed him again. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up. And now they've lost the ball here. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, that's a bad break for the offense because they're running the ball and just trying to give themselves some wiggle room down near their own end zone. He breaks through, but you can't hold on to the football. And the worst thing happens. You now turn it over, giving it to the opponent inside your own red zone.
How about this for starting field position? 1st and goal from the 2. Trying to punch it in. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Now the play fake. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Cincinnati pulled out a win today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Bearcat players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Eaton. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Kick is in the air. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. With the catch, it's Cobb. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Got him downfield. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
The give out of the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Using the quick game. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Good right down the boulevard. The lead now 6 here in the second.
Auburn, 13, Kentucky, 7.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kroger Field.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Auburn offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a man in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Hand off to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Working on the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Flips it out to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. To a drive there of 84 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Grabbed behind the line. It's Eaton. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Auburn! How about this defense taking one back to the house? The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. The give to the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Back open in the middle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Got the quick completion. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Plucks it out of the air. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Floats it out in space. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 11 over Virginia Tech. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Grabbed in the middle. It's Eaton.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They're going to run it. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. The give to the left. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. The give to the back. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Right back to the well. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. And the Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. It'll be a draw. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Got it in the middle, it's Cobb. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play after play after play.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires to the wideout. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Eaton. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's 4th down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Trying to take it back. The 30. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting. Keep grinding. You never know what can happen. Maybe you get hot. Maybe you make an all-time comeback.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense set for a first down play. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. It would take a miracle to get back in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this 4th down conversion. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Tigers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's on target and complete. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Handoff to the single back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Wolf. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Touch pass on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Swings it out to his running back. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Kentucky going quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the 1st down, and they better get ready, because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Eaton. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The play action fake. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Wide receiver comes in motion. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Tigers. And the pummeling has started. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Miami is running away with this one thanks to an offense that may get its own 30 for 30 after this one. They're up by 39 over Virginia Tech. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. New set of downs after the completion. Power football with the run. Look out, he's got room. He's loose on the left. He's now up to 66 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them that they had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.